Location, location, location. Presenter Kirstie Allsopp has insisted that young people should give up their luxuries if they want to own a home in this day and age. The 50-year-old TV presenter said that if hopeful homeowners were serious about saving, they would let go of their Netflix and gym subscriptions, and stop wasting money on buying coffees out of the house. Kirstie also suggested that young people should move in with their parents or find homes up north in cheaper areas if they are struggling to afford their lifestyles while saving for a home of their own. The star is said to have bought her first property with family help at the age of 21. At that time, the average house price in the UK was about £51,000. Adjusted for inflation, that is £112,000, compared with £255,556 for the average home today. Speaking to Sunday Times, Kirstie revealed that she feels enraged when she hears young people complain that they can't afford to buy a house these days due to the fact they are not disciplined enough to let go of their luxuries. When I bought my first property, going abroad, the EasyJet, coffee, gym, Netflix lifestyle didn't exist, she said. I used to walk to work with a sandwich. And on payday I'd go for a pizza, and to a movie, and buy a lipstick. The presenter acknowledged that interest rates were much lower today but added that there were new drains on the finances of today's young first-time buyers. Kirstie also insisted that streaming services, foreign holidays and gym memberships were now seen as standard parts of young people's lives, but that was not the case when she was younger. I don't want to belittle those people who can't do it, the presenter went on. But there are loads of people who can do it and don't. It is hard. We've fallen into the trap of saying it's impossible for everybody. It's about where you can buy, not if you can buy. There is an issue around the desire to make those sacrifices. I'm up in Nottingham right now and there's a nice 3-bedroom home with a long garden on for £320,000. I get enraged when people say they can't afford to buy. They can. But they have to move, which is hard if you don't have roots there. I know there are many who can't afford to buy, but others are not willing to make the sacrifices. Kirstie went on, ask yourself, could you get a job, live at home with your parents for 3 years, and save every penny for a deposit? I've seen people do it. They make enormous sacrifices. It's not impossible for everybody. Naturally, Kirstie's comments have sparked debate on social media. While some people agree, others have furiously hit out at the star who got her home handed to her by her family when house prices were low. Former Good Morning Britain host Piers Morgan blasted the location presenter in a scathing tweet after her insensitive comments. Every time Kirstie Allsopp trends, I check why and see she said another unbelievably stupid, ludicrously ill-informed and woefully privileged thing, the 56-year-old star tweeted. Then I wait for her to respond to the entirely justified outrage by throwing her toys out of the pram and quitting Twitter again, he added. Another Twitter user fumed, it's easy for her to say that when she was handed a house by her family when house prices weren't even bad. What an idiot she is. Luxuries are the only thing we have these days in a world where it's literally impossible to buy a house of your own without help, another fumed. Kirstie Allsopp needs to learn when to stop talking. She bought a house for £51,000. Anyone could do that today if they stopped their gym and Netflix memberships. Not for a house worth £320,000 though, someone else pointed out. Meanwhile, a fourth fumed, outraged by her silly comments. As if quitting Netflix would amount enough money to buy a house in London. Get a grip.